1967 Shelby Cobra 427. A car born from a vision, crafted with attitude, and remembered for its raw, unfiltered power. Buckle up as we take a deep dive into the legend that is the Cobra 427. The birth of a beast. The Shelby Cobra didn't just appear out of thin air. It was the product of one man's mission to create the ultimate American sports car. Carroll Shelby, a former racer turned automotive visionary, had a bold idea: combine the lightweight British AC Ace chassis with American V8 muscle. He approached AC Cars in the UK, secured a deal for the chassis, and then worked with Ford to fit their powerful engines into the frame. The early Cobras used small block V8s, but by 1965, Shelby wanted more. Something faster, meaner, and capable of dominating the competition. The result was the Cobra 427, introduced in 1965 but reaching its pinnacle by 1967. Engineering power and precision. The 427, in its name, comes from its 427 cubic inch, 7.0-liter, Ford the Fifth 8 engine. This massive engine produced 425 horsepower and an earth-shaking 480 lb-ft of torque. That kind of performance in a car that weighed just around 2,500 pounds was nothing short of astonishing. The Cobra could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds, with a top speed pushing 165 miles per hour. For the 1960s, this was supercar territory, and even by today's standards, it holds its own. To handle this power, Shelby didn't just drop a big engine into the car and call it a day. The frame was completely re-engineered and widened to accommodate the larger engine and new suspension. Coil springs replaced the leaf springs of the earlier versions, and stronger brakes were added to match the increased speed and handling requirements. The result was a car that not only went fast in a straight line but could also corner with serious precision. Design that still turns heads. The design of the 1967 Cobra 427 is nothing short of timeless. It's aggressive yet elegant, muscular but not bloated. The wide fenders and flared arches gave it an unmistakable stance, while the side exhaust pipes added both performance and intimidation. The hood scoop wasn't just for show, it fed air to the massive carburetor sitting atop the engine. Its simple, minimalist interior reflected its racing DNA: no fancy electronics, no power windows, just a steering wheel, a gear shifter, and a speedometer ready to climb fast. You could spot a 427 Cobra from blocks away, and once it fired up, you could hear it for miles. The sound of that V8 snarling through open side pipes is the stuff of muscle car dreams. It was the kind of car that didn't just drive, it roared, rumbled, and demanded respect from everything on the road. Race ready from the factory. While the Cobra 427 was available for the street, its heart always belonged to the track. Shelby's vision wasn't just to build fast cars, it was to build race-winning machines. The Cobra 427 featured many racing upgrades, including a competition-spec suspension, racing seats, and a roll bar in certain versions. The most hardcore variant was the 427S/C, or semi-competition model. Originally built for racing, many S/CS ended up being sold to the public when certain race series were cancelled or delayed. These cars were barely legal for the road and came with most of the full race features intact, making them some of the most sought-after Cobras today. On the track, the Cobra held its own against much more expensive European cars, often leaving Ferrari and Porsche drivers stunned. It dominated in SCCA events and other road racing series, proving that American engineering, when combined with smart design, could go wheel-to-wheel with the best. Limited production, unlimited legacy. One of the reasons the 1967 Shelby Cobra 427 is so revered is its rarity. Only around 300 original 427 Cobras were ever made, including S/C and competition variants. This scarcity has made the Cobra one of the most valuable collector cars in the world. Original examples regularly fetch millions of dollars at auctions, and with good reason. It's not just a car, it's a symbol of an era when performance ruled and rules were few. Countless replicas and continuation models have been produced over the years, some officially licensed by Shelby American and others by independent builders. While some purists only recognize original Cobras, many enthusiasts agree that even the replicas are a thrill to drive and a fitting tribute to the legend. Cultural impact and enduring appeal. The Cobra 427 isn't just a car, it's a cultural icon. It represents freedom, raw power, and the rebellious spirit of the 1960s. It's been featured in movies, TV shows, video games, and posters on the walls of gearheads around the world. It inspired generations of car lovers and builders and still serves as a benchmark for what a performance car can be. What makes the Cobra so special is that it was never about refinement or luxury, it was about pure driving. No traction control. No ABS. No computer assistance. Just you, the road, and 425 horses under your right foot. In an age where cars are becoming more automated and digital, the Cobra 427 is a reminder of what driving used to be, and, for many, what it should be. Why it still matters today. Even decades later, the 1967 Shelby Cobra 427 remains a dream car. It's a reminder that true performance doesn't come from gadgets, it comes from bold ideas, fearless engineering, and a passion for speed. It's also a car that continues to influence modern performance vehicles. You can see its spirit in today's Shelby Mustangs, in the resurgence of manual sports cars, and in the continued demand for vehicles that prioritize driver engagement over digital distractions. Collectors and enthusiasts still gather at shows and races to celebrate the Cobra's legacy, and younger generations continue to discover its legend through videos, books, and track events. In short, the Cobra 427 isn't just part of history, it's still very much alive in the hearts of enthusiasts. Conclusion: a legend on four wheels. The 1967 Shelby Cobra 427 is more than a muscle car, more than a racer, more than a collectible. It's an icon, pure, simple, and powerful. It represents a time when innovation was hands-on, and when a man with a vision could shake the entire automotive world. Carroll Shelby's creation didn't just go fast, it became immortal. Thanks for watching this deep dive into one of the greatest machines ever built. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another legend from automotive history. This is Bike Update, where horsepower has no limits, whether it's on 2 wheels or 4. See you next time.